Rami said that was on its way here. Well, it's definitely here now this morning, this system. And I know I had to scrape some ice off my car today. I think it's the case for a lot of people if they do hit the road, which we're telling people not to.
We're telling people not to get out there too. And just because things seem to be okay at the moment, but a 1 degree drop in temperature could change everything.
Right.
So bridges and overpasses tend to freeze first. Temperatures are below freezing in a lot of areas and roads are damp. So protect yourself, protect your family, and just stay off the roads until we can get some improvement. Just going to kind of piggyback off that last story. You can see the large area that's being impacted by a winter storm warning, really west of the Mississippi River, through the Ohio River Valley, all the way into the Delmarva coastline. We're on the southern fringe of this, and that typically means lesser impact for us. But since yesterday, that winter weather advisory area was expanded to include the Piedmont Triad. And the main reason for that is that we got that burst of heavy precip that rolled through the area late yesterday. And it was so heavy that it cut through that dry air like a hot knife through butter and reaching the ground and really cooling down the atmosphere. And our atmosphere really has not been able to recover since then. So we have a cold column of air above our heads, and now we have additional moisture moving in, and the combination of factors is creating a slippery mess. I mean, look where temperatures are. We are holding steady near, or if not below freezing. The areas that are in the 20s and 30s have at least a couple of hours of freezing rain left. We're going to wait to start to see some improvements that should develop from south to north, but it likely is going to take some time. And one of the reasons why is that we have winds that are coming out of a cold direction for us, a northeast breeze. Now, eventually, this is going to turn westerly or northwesterly, and that should start help the warming process a bit more. Northeast wind at 8 in Greensboro. You're not going to see temperatures beginning to improve anytime soon. The air is also a tad dry and our dew point is below freezing. This is kind of a temperature floor, how low the mercury can go if the air is saturated. If this number is above freezing, we're feeling a lot better about rain instead of freezing rain. That certainly isn't the case this morning. We've got a good amount of moisture moving in to that cold column of air, and it's creating freezing rain, and it's going to get worse before it gets better because the moisture is tracking in. The second component of this for the rest of today is the wraparound moisture, and you can see that is solid snow falling through Ohio and much of the Midwest. Now, I don't think we're going to see much of this, but we could be just clipped by the southern flank of that over our northern counties this afternoon, and we could have another little burst of wintry mix coming through later today. But let's get through the morning first. And as we go to one of our models, you can see at least through 8 or 9 o'clock this morning, that kind of ribbon of freezing rain is going to stay with us. Eventually, a degree at a time, we're going to begin to see some warming that likely isn't going to develop until around 9 or 10 o'clock this morning. In fact, there is a decent shot that we might not get out of this at all until the moisture completely dries up. But we have a chance that we could see some lingering wet weather for the last couple of hours of the morning as this thing starts to exit. We're expecting highs in the lower 40s today. There's a chance of a burst of moisture late afternoon or early in the evening hours that could bring an additional rain snow mix into our area. And then it just stays cold. And that cold air coming in is certainly going to catch our interest a little bit later on this week with temperatures as low as 35 on Thursday. We'll start to bring in more moisture for Friday and Saturday. The details are still a little elusive at this point, but we could be going through all of this again as we head into Friday and especially late Friday into Saturday. So a lot of forecasting to be done between now and then. Now, remember to download your WXII 12 News app and sign up for alerts to stay on top of this weather system and the others that are still left to come and how it's going to impact our community. You can also access updated forecasts as well as any closing information and delays that are announced, and there's a lot of that going on this morning.